Hi guys, James here from Elite Outdoor Gear. Today we're just doing a quick unboxing and we're going to have a look at one of the new super cool lanterns, camping lanterns from NEBO Lights. Now this is an American company, NEBO, that are taking the flashlight and lighting world by storm, and we're going to get into this really cool little camping lantern straight away. This is the box that the NEBO Big Poppy comes in. Pretty basic packaging, but it's got a lot of information around here, just giving you the specs, lumens, outputs, runtimes, that sort of thing. Inside you have the lantern itself, and you also get a little USB charging cable. So just to get straight into this, it has two functions. One mainly is the lantern feature. The other is a spotlight feature on here, and we'll go into that in a second. So we'll just get into the lantern bit to start with before we have a look at the flashlight. So the lantern is you simply pull it out like so. Now it has two features on here. You have the LED lantern portion, which can go up to about 300 lumens and has a dimming system built into it. So the dimming system, to turn it up and down, all you simply do is keep your finger on the power button and it will bring it all the way down to low. And you do the same sequence again. You just keep your finger on the power button here. I'm just holding the power button on the back, and you can see when it gets to the highest mode, which is 300 lumens, it just flickers to let you know. Now you can stop this anywhere in between, so you could go a mid mode, take your finger off, and you can pretty much set it at any output you like. So anywhere from 300 lumens all the way down to probably 8 or 9 lumens, 10 lumens, whatever the low mode is. Another really nice feature on this is it has a secondary lantern mode here. So if I keep my finger on here, if I just push it, you can see it's got this really cool fire effect. So I suppose to put this in here, it doesn't obviously give off as much light as what the LED does, but it offers that sort of fire ambience. I suppose something nice to have at home if you want to just have a little bit of background light. So another cool feature with this, on the front here, or on the side of the lantern, you can see it's got a spotlight. So this is quite handy. If this is something that you pack as your lighting for camping and that in the back of your four-wheel drive, you're getting up in the middle of the night, you want to go to the toilet or whatever, you just want to use a light, you have it here on the side. So when it's closed, the spotlight comes on. So a couple of other cool little features with this lantern is the fact that it is rechargeable. So on the side of the lantern here, you can see there are a couple of USB ports. The first one you'll see is a micro USB. This is for charging the lantern. So this can be charged from pretty much any USB port. So if you've even got an adapter in your car or a USB port in your car, you can charge it on the go. You'll also see there is a larger USB port just here. This actually acts as a power bank, so if you get stuck for power, you can draw power down from the battery that's actually built into the lantern. Now I'll just go through a few quick specs of this lantern, just to give you an idea of the output. The lantern on turbo or on high is 300 lumens, so that's enough light output to pretty much light a whole camping area, and that'll run for about 3 hours at 300 lumens. The distance measurement on that's about 14 meters. So they're saying it's going to give roughly 14 meters out from the middle of the lantern. The spotlight that we just showed you on the end here, that outputs 120 lumens, and that'll go for 15 hours. So if you get lost in the bush and you need a torch, you're going to get a very long run time out of that. The distance that is going to give you is about 150 meters. It is a very big reflector here, so it is quite a good spot beam. The flickering flame that we just had a look at, so that's basically that warm colored mode here. This outputs about 10 lumens, so it's not designed to be super bright or anything. It is, again, as mentioned, just for that sort of ambient setting. That's going to run for about 8 hours, and that's going to light up, they're saying, about 4 meters, so it's going to give you a little bit of light around the campfire. So the unit is fully rechargeable, so you can charge it from any USB port. It doubles as a power bank, so that's a great little feature. If you do happen to run out of power, great little thing, if your phones go flat or whatever and you don't have any power available and you do happen to have this, you can just plug it straight in here and draw power from it as long as you have your phone charging cable. It's quite it's light in weight, but it feels well built and solid. It's got a rubberized sort of finish on the outside, so it's sort of a non-slip rubberized coating on here, which is going to make it fairly waterproof as well. You do have an adjustable handle on here, so you can carry it like this if you want to carry it like a lantern. And you do also have, probably forgot to mention earlier in here, you do have a power memory recall feature as well. So you can actually see when the unit is getting flat and when you need to recharge it. There's not much more to say about the lantern. Again, it's not the smallest, it's not what you would buy if you were just after a flashlight. It is a lantern, doubling as like a little spotlight or a little flashlight. Great to just have in your four-wheel drive kit in the back. Also with the lantern, you can see that at the moment we've got the strap here on the side. So it's set up to carry it as, or in the flashlight mode. You can remove this strap, you can take it off completely if you like, or you can just simply clip it around the side of the lantern like so. So that's how you would set it up if you were actually carrying it as a lantern. So all the NEBO products are backed by a 12-month full NEBO warranty. Just to give you an idea of the recharge time on this, if you plug it into say a 2 amp USB output, you're going to be looking at around 2 hours to fully recharge this unit. And the weight on it is quite light, so it's 136 grams in total. And just to give you the size and dimensions of it, the height when it's closed, you're looking at about 15 centimeters, if you can see that clearly on the camera. So that's 5.94 inches. When it is fully extended into the lantern configuration, you're looking at about 21.27 centimeters. So that's 8.3 inches. And the diameter around is roughly 10 centimeters or 4 inches. So overall, just a great little lantern, well built, and just another great product from NEBO. So that's the NEBO Poppy. There's not much more to mention. It's just a great little unit, very functional as a lantern, and also you have that spotlight effect. Not much more to say about it. If you do like our content, we do release videos every week. If you find them informative, please like and subscribe below. You will get those alerts, and we'll see you in the next video.